When Nafisa Adam fled El-Fasher in North Darfur after the paramilitary rapid support forces seized it in October, she had her eldest son with her along with her daughters. But she arrived in the displacement camp in El-Dabba in northern Sudan without him.
They forced him off the bus and back to El-Fasher. They forced all the males off the bus. Even if you're an elderly male, you would be forced off the bus. They only left the women. I begged them to let him go, but they said that no male was allowed to leave El-Fasher.
More than 250,000 people were trapped in El-Fasher as the RSF imposed a siege on the city before taking control of it. But aid organizations say only about 100,000 were able to escape, and even fewer reached displacement camps. The paramilitary group is accused of abductions, mass killings, and summary executions of civilians in El-Fasher. Images provided by the Yale Humanitarian Research Lab shows nearly no signs of life in the city, including in markets. Satellite images also show mass graves and sites where bodies had been burned.
Our team first identified objects consistent with bodies, including those surrounded by reddish discoloration on the streets of El-Fasher in satellite imagery from 27 October. We later saw those objects, including those near the Saudi hospital in the center of the city and near the former children's hospital, which had been identified as a detention site, be burned or removed.
Those who fled El-Fasher and reached the capital Khartoum say they fear their loved ones are either being detained or have been killed and their bodies buried in mass graves or burned. Inaya Abdullah fled El-Fasher after it fell under RSF control. She says she escaped with her pregnant sister, leaving her husband behind. But the RSF stopped them on the outskirts of the city as her sister went into labor.
They asked my sister if she gave birth to a girl or a boy. She said it was a girl. They held the baby and said it's a boy. Then they went and brought wood, lit it, and boiled water and put the baby inside. The baby died. My sister died shortly after out of heartache. And my husband has been missing ever since. He didn't come with us. We don't know where he is.
Nearly everyone who has fled El-Fasher say they have at least one family member they've not heard from since the group took control of the city, and fear that they may be held against their will or may be among those killed by the paramilitary forces. Hiba Morgan, Al Jazeera, Khartoum.
Don't miss out, get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.